Okay, what's up guys? Today we're going to try to build a surfboard rack out of this surfboard bag and some aluminium T-Slot. One of the biggest problems we've got in the van right now is working out where to surf our storeboards. Where to store our surfboards. This ladder up here is way too sketchy and we're going to have solar panels on the roof. Don't really want to be climbing up and down that all the time. Can't really mount them on the side. It's just going to stick out too far. So the only solution we've really got is to mount them on the back here. Now the height is probably at its absolute maximum. It might poke up a little bit, but we've got other stuff on the roof anyways. It's not going to deflect too much air or anything. I've come up with a little bit of a plan involving building a little base for this bag out of T-Slot at the bottom, and we've got some lock rack systems that are going to mount it together here. Let me show you that. We've got this system here that will keep it secure so no one can steal them. I've come up with a little bit of a method to mount it to the back of the van. Wish me luck. Okay, so I've come up with a bit of a design for a little cage boxy thing for the bag to sit on, and I've plugged our cut list into ChatGPT to work out what we're going to be cutting these lengths down to. So let's get cutting. Okay, now that we've got all our pieces cut, we're going to assemble them all together. I don't want to spend as much money on brackets on this one, so we're going to go the cheapest method of connecting them for most of these connections and use the tap and screw method. Don't even know what it's called. We're going to call it that. Now that we've got all our bits cut, it's time to assemble them. We're going to use these screws with these clips and a few other different types of connections for the rest of it. Okay, you can kind of see how they connect here. So we've got our screw going through that way. We've got our little clip there, which kind of keeps this thing in place. And then we've already tapped a thread into this end. It's nice and tight, and that's rock solid. I'm just gonna go do the rest. Okay, we've got our squares done. Now we're gonna combine that one to that one with those connecting bits and brace them. Took me a lot longer than I thought. I had to do a trip to Bunnings, but we have our frame. Look at that thing. All right, this is gonna go on here. Then we'll mount the top ones too. Now I actually measured it wrong and I made it way too narrow the first time, so I had to run up to Brisbane, get some more aluminium, get it cut, and reassemble just these long bars, but we've got it now. I also upgraded it for this flat sided one on one side, so it'll look a little bit better and it should adhere to the back of the van a bit better. Next up is mounting this to the back of the van. We're going to use 3 bolts and a bunch of automotive Sikaflex along the back and bottom. Secret for when we mount those bolts, this is actually the inside of what that wall looks like. Now it's just styrofoam, fiberglass and a bit of wood. Now as you can imagine, styrofoam does compress. So if we kind of just screwed through and had a plate on the other side, that would pull probably way too hard on the styrofoam and it might compress it and we might eventually have it fail. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut some little sleeves, if that makes sense, sleeves for the bolts about that long, so that when the bolt's pulling on it, it's only pulling against that sleeve and not this. Anyways, I'll show you what I mean. I'm just learning as I go too, and ChatGPT really helped me out with, so when I am going to screw something onto the back, I was like, okay, do it, put a bracket. You're not looking at me. Can you actually pay attention?
I am paying attention.
I knew I had to put a bolt through, bolt and a nut on the other side, and I was like, oh, okay, obviously put a washer or something here so that when it pulls, it's distributing that pull over the entire, not the entire wall, but you know, a big chunk of the wall instead of just that little bit. Otherwise it might just pull through and rip through, right? And I was like, that was me being like, okay, I know what I'm doing. Then ChatGPT said, also put a sleeve thing in between it, which is what this is. So option 1, that, and then that's just going to pull through. Option 2, bolt, washer, bolt, so that it's pulling over like that much. So that's okay, but it's still like a lot of stress on that little washer. As you start to tighten it, because the inside of the van is thus made out of styrofoam, that will just compress the styrofoam and weaken it. So ChatGPT said, put a metal sleeve in there. So that's what these things are that I've cut from some tube. So then best option, bolt, sleeve, and then instead of a washer, I've got a big long piece of aluminium which is connecting all of these, and then this bolt, and then this bolt, and then so that means when you go to tighten it, say you're tightening it, if it was just the foam, you'd tighten it and start crushing it, but with this, if you tighten it up to the point of the sleeve, you can't tighten it anymore. So it's not going to compress that foam any further than the length you cut that to. Thank you. That is my sleeved bolt demonstration. Not like me, I don't have any sleeves. Thank you. Okay, next up we're just going to measure where to cut these holes. Mounted the top rack for the top bits, got the bottom rack down, took it all off and added some silicone sealant around the holes and around the washers and all that, keep all the water out. Fingers crossed that works. Amy's inside helping me tighten up some bolts. We're almost done. And we have our upper rack done. Oh, it's hot. Ideally, you can shove it up. Now, we're gonna need a stool for it. Okay, there you have it. After lots of fluffing about, we have our surfboard rack mounted to the back. A little bit of a trick to get it on and off. I was hoping I'd be able to access those ones from down lower, but if they're too low, the surfboards are too wide, they can't push together, so I've mounted them up higher. So you do have to use a stool to get them on and off, but that hopefully just helps make them a lot harder to steal. We've got these lock racks keeping it very solidly in here. That baby ain't going anywhere. We have our shortboard / mid-length boards mounted. Now we got to try to work out how the heck do we fit a foamy or a longboard here. Maybe just put it above here, but it would stick up a bit too high. So do you mount it lower, like here, and have it here to here? But they're quite long. So I don't like that, because that's going to block right off the shower.